Hey guys, welcome back to Simply Off Grid. Today we're planting potatoes! So last time we were planting all of our seeds in the garden, we didn't have our potatoes yet. We were waiting for those, but we have them now and we want to get them in the ground as soon as possible. We're a little late in the season, but they're still good to plant till the end of May. So we're going to get them in the ground today. All right, well, we can take a look at the garden and see what's happened since we planted. We've got lots of our lettuce coming up. Still pretty small, but those guys grow quickly. We've got some arugula in here. Now, unfortunately, our bok choy transplants got devoured. I think they weren't quite big enough, but lesson learned, we'll plant some more seeds. And our kale's coming up with the seeds. It looks like somebody's munching on them, but I ordered some row covers that will hopefully protect them at night. We're just putting some clear plastic over right now to protect them at night, but I think the row covers will be better. So over here in this bed, we've got our collards coming up, the kohlrabi. Yeah, all my transplants got eaten, so kohlrabi's getting eaten. And these ones are the broccoli. My little signs came off, so I'd have to look at my my plan. And then these are the beets. Those guys are coming up. It's awesome. Just see the leeks coming up today. That's the first. I haven't seen them yet, but here we go. A little leek. Leeks are poking out. Oh yeah, there's some over here too. And then we've got little carrots. Yeah, so everything's kind of coming up nicely. And then this box where we're going to plant our potatoes today, we've got our beans coming up. Super awesome. Somebody likes the leaves, so yeah, those row covers can't come quick enough. We've got our awesome potato seed here. These are the German butter variety potatoes. I love them. They're delicious. If you haven't tried them, you should. So the reason it took so long is because we had to order them. We wanted certified seed just because, you know, this is my first time planting and I want things to be as easy as possible. You could, you know, in a pinch, buy a bag of potatoes from the grocery store, but those potatoes might be more prone to disease. These ones should be good to go. So our potatoes are definitely ready to get put in the ground. They've got lots of little eyes growing, which is awesome. How we're going to do this is we're going to dig a trench down the middle of these two rows. It's going to be a little bit awkward because there's string everywhere, but that's how you would normally do it in a regular garden bed. But yeah, we're just going to dig a little trench here. We'll just push the soil over to the side. We're going to go about 3 to 4 inches down. So that looks pretty good to me for now. We'll dig the other one. And I did go ahead before we started and I just loosened the soil. I think that's supposed to help. And I did wait a few days because it's been raining like crazy and you don't want to plant them in like super damp soil because they can rot the potatoes. We don't want that. So just Mr. Raven's hanging out with us. We've seen so many cool birds recently. He wants in. He wants to be on YouTube. Okay, that should be good enough. Okay, so next step for planting potatoes in the square foot gardening method is we're gonna plant 1 potato per square. And even if we weren't doing square foot gardening, you do need to plant them at least 30 centimeters apart because they tend to spread out underneath the ground. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find a nice looking potato. It's got lots of eyes, and we're gonna dig in the middle of our square here, and I'd probably go down at least 3 to 4 inches, and we want to plant the potato with the eyes up. It'll just help grow easier. And that's the potato in there. We're gonna cover it up and pat that down. We're just gonna cover that up as is. You don't want to put the extra soil that we cleared out from the trench on top. We're gonna wait until you start to see the potato leaves coming up, which might be a few weeks. But once they grow about, I think it's 12 inches, then you want to take some of the soil and hill it around the leaves. It might be hard to explain in this video, but we'll show you when the time comes. But yeah, we're just gonna leave it exactly like that. Don't put any more soil on it. We gotta wait till something starts growing. So we're making another hole. Find a nice potato with lots of eyes. Remember to put the eyes face up. And just pop this little guy down here. I think I need a little bit deeper. There we go, he's down there. And cover it up. It's like tucking the potatoes into bed. Yeah, this one's good. Lots of eyes. Would probably be quicker if I had a bigger shovel. I did order one, I'm just waiting for it. So just a quick note, if you need to stretch your seeds, say you only had a couple, apparently you can actually cut them. So this isn't a good example, but say for instance, you were using this one has eyes on both sides, you could cut it in half and plant those two separately. You would just want to wait until the cut side is dried out to prevent any disease. Okay, so last one. That's it. So we're just going to give them a little bit of water. This water is from our rainwater barrel. If you want to learn how to set that up, you can check the video here. And just give a little sprinkle. Good timing with the sun coming out. Okay, so because we really love potatoes and eat a lot of them, we're going to grow some more, but we've run out of space in our beds here. I have ordered a couple of grow bags, and they're just fabric bags that are great for growing different plants in, and they're actually a really easy way to grow potatoes. If you don't have space for raised beds, you can grow them in your backyard, on your deck, on your patio, and basically what we're going to do is fill the bottom of the bag with just a couple inches of soil, pop the potato in, same thing, the eyes facing up, cover them up, and then as those leaves start to grow and you've got about 12 inches of leaf, then you can add more soil around the leaves. And it's okay if the leaves are under the soil, they'll just keep growing up and the potatoes will keep spreading out. And the fun thing with the bag is that you'll just be able to tip it out when it's finished growing and you'll just have all these potatoes. All right guys, that's it for today. Super simple planting potatoes in our square foot garden beds. If you want to learn more about how we set everything up here, you can check out our garden playlist over here and all our other videos here. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, help spread these videos around, and fire any questions you have in the comments below. See you next time.